not afraid. Happy. It's just a dream. It's just a dream. People only have tongues like that in my dreams.
Hermosa.
Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Espoir David, and today I'd like to play the demo for a game called Nuestra Casa. Arriving late, as usual. No, I'm actually very punctual. All the time. Every time. To an obsessive amount. Mi nombre Esperanza. Or Espoir, which means hope in French. Darn it. 30 minutes late. I hope the agent hasn't left. I really need this house. If I don't get it, I'll be sleeping on the street tonight. I need to run. I just Naruto run down the street. What a relief. She hasn't left yet. Wait, this is the house I'm trying to get? That's probably like a good $300,000 single bedroom, no bathroom house. You're late. I am aware of that. Apologize, get to the point. Get down on my hands and knees and bow in apology. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. The best was delayed. Excuses don't pay the commission. Ma'am, I don't know if you realize this, but I hired you. If I don't buy this house, you don't get paid. Ma'am. But, well, at least you have manners. Follow me, but don't get distracted looking at the walls. Time is ticking. Ma'am, you're sick. Upon entering, they are greeted by a strong smell of dampness. The walls are covered in ancient, peeling, stained wallpaper and vertical patterns. There are visible cracks in the ceiling and walls. Thick cobwebs can be seen in the upper corners, indicating that no one has cleaned this place in years. In short, it's a total dump. That's putting it nicely. A dump would be cleaner. Since usually nobody comes to see this place, you walk through the dining room. You can see the empty rooms, a dining room with a lone table and an empty kitchen. Everything wrapped in the same leaden darkness. The air is thick with dust motes. I would die. I would die in this place. I would pass away. I would choke. I would have every single allergic reaction all at once, and I would die. Wow, you really weren't kidding. Does this come with some kind of discount for the accumulated filth? The agent pulls out a stack of papers and slides them across the table. On second thought, instead of $300,000, maybe I should be getting this for a nickel and the paperclip in my pocket. She's crossing something out of the contract. When she's finished, she looks back at you. Ma'am, I made some changes. It was a bit pricey for all this mess. I should be getting this for free. Really? Wow, that's very kind of you. Thanks. You're welcome. You step closer to the table. You take the pen. Determined, you sign the paper. Wait, hold on. How much is that? I got $100 off. All right, $300. All right, that makes sense. All right. Actually, in this day and age, that would be a steal. Of the last $600 you had left, now you only have $300. Well, that's something, I guess. That's all. We'll see each other in 3 months for the contract renewal. All right, thank you. The agent grabs her leather bag and puts the papers inside. She walks towards the door, and with one last handshake, she steps out. You stare at the door for several seconds. You got lucky this time. Things could have gone badly. Water? Aw, man. Aw, man. You know, is it worth your life? Is the black mold worth your life? What is that? I mean, didn't you do a walk around of the house? Oh, that wasn't there a few seconds ago. On the wall that was almost spotless before, there's now a huge black stain. A deep purplish black, almost like oil or old blood that is oxidized over time. Ew! In the center, it's so dark it seems to absorb the dim light from the light bulb. Is that seriously mold? Right now? Seriously? You sigh, exhausted. It would be up to you to clean and fix that thing, as well as doing it for the whole house. It's part of the contract, after all. Maybe I have enough to buy some wallpaper. Sorry, Stain, you can't ruin my mood this time. Better luck next time. That Stain is definitely gonna try again. You decided to relax. Tomorrow is another day. You went to the bedroom to rest. Aww. You placed a sleeping bag on the floor. You took some snacks out of your backpack, your delicious, cheap dinner. The sounds made you nervous at first, but watching videos on your phone distracted you at least. Does this place even have power? Sleep? Watch my videos? I think I'm gonna need more videos. It's too early to sleep. Those sounds are giving me goosebumps. A little longer won't hurt. Why are their legs coming out of my wall? The wall gave birth. The wall gave birth. Do I have to pay child support? Stop looking at me while I sleep. You rush into the dining room. You overslept, did I? It's noon. You wasted the entire morning. Oh yeah, maybe I shouldn't have watched a bunch of TikToks before bed. You grab your backpack and get ready in a hurry. You bolt out of the house. You rush to the city's main artery. Exhausted, you began going from shop to shop. The restaurants were packed. No one had the time to look at a CV. You were about to give up. And to top it all off, the hunger became unbearable. It wasn't just hunger. It was a physical emptiness that made you feel a bit dizzy. You hadn't even had time to buy a bite to eat. Not even a muffin. Not even a bagel. You decided to walk towards another street for one last search. You walk slowly. Your shoulders slumped from exhaustion. Your backpack feels heavier than ever. Suddenly you're drawn in by the smell of warmth from a shop. You stop in front of a fast food stall. Though you hesitate to spend your last few dollars, you look inside, where a man in an apron is working the grill. How's it going, kid? A classic burger to wrap up the day? I promise you it's the best in the area. You hesitate for a moment, but the hunger and the man's friendliness win you over. I got $3. One hamburger? 2 hamburger? You know what? YOLO, I'm gonna get 2 hamburger. 2, please. 1 to eat here and 1 to go. Right away. That'll be $14. Oh, really? So cheap. I've seen you pass by here a few times today, carrying that backpack and looking like you're having a rough one. You were surprised that he struck up a conversation with you. You swallowed a bite of the burger and looked at him. Looking for a job, right? I can tell from a mile away. You've got that handing out resumes with no luck on your face. Am I that obvious? Don't worry. I know exactly how it feels. Listen up. I have a friend who might be able to give you a job at his ice cream parlor. It's about 3 blocks from here, just down the street. The owner's name is Carlos. He's a good guy. Just explain your situation to him. Both of us arrived here with nothing, and now we have our own businesses. You look at the man with disbelief and a spark of hope. Really? Oh my God. You have no idea how much I appreciate this. Thank you so much. Seriously. Aw. I must have hit the bottom of the barrel. I must have lost everything at this point. Like most visual novel protagonists, they have an empty fridge and a dusty home. This MC had nothing. And then look at that. She's moving up in the world. She's got a house, mostly. She's already got a roommate, and she's about to get a job. Look at that. She started from the bottom. Now she's here. Don't mention it, kid. Go on, finish your burger and go get that job. A job. As soon as you finished your burger, you bolted out of there, heading straight for the ice cream parlor. You explained to Carlos who sent you, where you came from, and why you need the job. You try to keep your voice from shaking, but desperation and hope bleed into your words. He gives you the job, but only as a temporary position. I'll take it. You'll have to keep looking for another one in the meantime. You return home with more peace of mind than ever before. There's my teeny tiny little home. I'm surprised it has a second floor. As you cross the threshold, the heavy atmosphere and the musty smell don't hit you with the same force anymore. The small victory at Carlos's ice cream parlor acted as an invisible shield. You set the second burger you bought down on the old wooden table. I had a feeling that I might need a second burger for our new roommate. For later. For later, and nobody better eat it, even though I did kinda get it for you. Right next to the plastic bag with the cleaning supplies, bleach, a couple of yellow rags, and a hard bristled brush you bought at the market before closing. Alright, let's... Ooh, very nice, very nice. You couldn't let your few belongings, your books, and your clean clothes touch that filthy floor. The silence of the house no longer felt threatening. Instead, it felt like a blank canvas. You grabbed your supplies and started cleaning the dining room. Then you started working on the stain. Though you had a slight suspicion, you tried to scrub it away, but it wouldn't budge. You used everything you bought, but nothing worked. Exhausted, you left it half-finished. Maybe if I just put a huge Hatsune Miku poster over top of it. You moved on to clean the kitchen, the bathroom, and finally the bedroom. The door at the far end catches your eye. You approach it to see what the basement is like. There's a basement? I'll clean it tomorrow. I just want to eat something. Where's that boiga? Well, at least I saved myself a trip to buy more food. You walked over to the table to eat the burger you brought. Huh? Where is it? Confused, you looked under the table. Your burger had vanished. Oh, you know what? No, I knew this would happen. I've played enough visual novels to know this would happen. That doesn't mean I'm not mad, though. I was saving that boiga. Rats? No, please, I've had enough to deal with. You noticed crumbs on the floor, leading towards that obnoxious stain on the wall. Wall, did you eat my food again? We talked about this. Breadcrumbs. The wall ate my burger. Darn it, it's rats. You let out a weary sigh. You approached the stain following the trail of crumbs. No, my burger. You swept up the crumbs and went to bed without eating dinner. I should go around the house saying, well, looks like I'll starve now. You would get your revenge on the rats tomorrow. I got something for you guys. I hope these bastards like cheese. Have some cheese, rat. You rolled over on the futon, feeling a cold draft on your feet. A sound wakes you up. You sleepily open your eyes. There better not be something directly in front of my face. I will scream so loud and totally lose my marbles. Ah! There's a cute spooky person in front of me. What's up? Did you eat my burger? You try to move, but your body doesn't respond. You try to scream, but your voice won't come out. You try to flirt, but the flirt button wasn't there. Are you afraid? A bit, not gonna lie, a bit. Not afraid. Happy. Food. Happy. You are kind. It's just a dream. People only have tongues like that in my dreams. I just need to go back to sleep. Also, why are you all up in my face with that tongue? Later. Hello. You try to calm your racing heart. Your ragged breathing begins to steady. Little by little, you feel the muscles in your face start to relax. Greet? Scream? I will greet them. Hello. How are you? Hello. The creature's smile seems to widen upon hearing you speak. I like your voice. You feel something slithering across your body. Don't do that! You scream louder, crying out for help. Help. Police. Something slimy and wet wraps around your hand. Live Together. Forever. Or until I run out of money. A sharp ache pierces your neck as the slime begins to choke you. Hey, now, we're not at that point in our relationship. Hey! You pass out from the lack of oxygen. How rude. Your body is completely embraced by the slime. Our house. Hey, that's the name of the game. He said the name of the game. That's what the game is called. That's what the name is the game. He said the name. The next morning, the sound of your phone's alarm cuts through the morning silence like a knife. Sunlight filters through the curtainless window. Too bright, too aggressive for your tired eyes. You shift on the futon. A groan of pain escapes your lips before you even realize it. Like, why am I so sore? You sit up heavily. Your neck feels stiff, as if you had slept on a stone. The memory of the nightmare hits you, that white face suffocating you. You shake your head, trying to banish the image. Ow, it hurts. Everything hurts. I feel like I've been run over by a truck. What a horrific nightmare. That white thing. You get up. Your legs feel strangely weak and unsteady. You lean against the wall as you walk down the hallway. You enter the bathroom. The air smells of dampness and old tiles. You approach the sink and turn on the cold water tap. You better not be coming from the drains. You cup your hands and catch the freezing water, splashing it onto your face. The thermal shock makes you gasp, but it fails to clear the haze of terror from your mind. You use the towel to dry yourself off and, with an exhausted sigh, lift your gaze to the mirror. You freeze. Your breath hitches. In the mirror, your reflection stares back with a nightmarish image. My blackness is gone! I've turned several shades lighter. No, they mean the horrible wrappings around my arm, around your neck, wrapping your throat like a collar of violence, are deep, vivid red marks. No, this can't be. This wasn't a dream. Panic floods through you. You quickly pull up your shirt, inspecting the rest of your body. There are bruises on your arms and stomach. You look back at the mirror, searching for an explanation, searching for anything logical. Hi. Now, are you in the mirror, or are you actually behind me? Because if you're behind me, I'm gonna punch you. Behind your shoulder, a shape begins to take form. It's not human. It's that white porcelain face, staring intently at you. Static. Punch. The creature doesn't move, but the air around you turns ice cold. Its dark sockets seem to swallow the small amount of light coming through the window. Good morning. You tremble uncontrollably, unable to tear your eyes away from that thing. I mean, according to my standards, it's pretty cute. The creature tilts its head in that mechanical, unnatural way, as if curious about your fear. Shivering, you make a visceral decision. You can't let yourself stay trapped in this loop of terror in front of the mirror. You have to check. You have to know if your mind is completely shattered from shock and is playing a macabre trick on you. You turn around slowly. The movement is painful, but adrenaline pushes you forward. Your eyes leave the mirror, searching the dark corner of the bathroom where the white shape seemed to float. Oh, look at that face! That's the same face Daisy gives me when she wants a second helping of her hard food. There it is. Not a shadow, not a trick of the light. It's a corporeal presence. Hey, buddy, how much rent you paying if we're gonna be here together? You lift your head, straining your aching neck to try and meet what should be its eyes. The creature is absurdly tall. Nearly 2 meters. Forcing you to look straight up from where you stand. Editor me, how tall is 2 meters again? I'm American, I don't know that. That static white porcelain face that previously seemed to float in the mirror is now attached to a slender, lanky body, covered in shadows that look like old, worn-out cloth. You gasp as you process its scale. It's real. It's right here. What are you? Fear gives you one last push. You take a clumsy step back, bumping your heel against the edge of the sink. The creature doesn't move, but the air around it grows even colder. Almost solid. Then something shifts on that white mask. Without its features actually moving, a crack seems to form where its mouth should be. There's no sound of movement, only a vibration in the cold air. The intention is clear. It's smiling. Ha ha ha. Fear? How amusing. You're real. You're not just one of my many fictional husband hallucinations. Forget me? You not like sleeping with me? You're a bit rough, Pookie. You're a bit rough at night. You remember the pressure on your neck, the lack of air, and that sensation of life slipping away from you under the sheets. Sleeping? It nearly killed me last night. But it didn't. And it isn't now either. What does it want from me? Too quiet. Make you nervous? Do you want to kill me? Why do that? I like you, and you like me. Your stomach drops. The air escapes your lungs at the most terrifying confession you've ever heard. Me? Like you? What, have you seen my Pinterest full of pictures of Gaster? Since when? It almost killed me. How can it think that? I don't think... I think you're mistaken. Smile. Vanished. I am not. Okay. Aww. Happy. Where you going? You watch as its dark body slithers through the bathroom door frame with inhuman agility. What's going on? I don't understand. Ghosts are real? You step out of the bathroom with your heart in your throat. Every step you take on the old wood echoes like thunder in the silence of the house. You scan every corner, every shadow, but there's no sign of him. He has vanished. You reach the dining room. You stop in front of the dark stain on the wall. That's probably his room. He's probably in his room hunched over his diary saying, "Dear diary, today I met my girlfriend." A faint suspicion creeps into your mind. A sharp knock on the front door makes you flinch violently. You press a hand to your chest, feeling your heart trying to hammer its way out. You walk towards the entrance, your legs still shaking. "Hey lady, you didn't tell me this place was haunted." As you open the door, the midday glare hits your eyes, forcing you to squint painfully. "Oh, it's just Happy Boxman. It's just... mudanzas." "Oh, hello. Glad you're home. You weren't answering our calls, so we thought you might be out." Seeing the tired, ordinary face of the worker is the best medicine for your sanity right now. Yes, of course. Sorry. I was distracted, just dealing with my local ghost." You clear your throat, trying to hide the trembling of your hands. The relief of seeing a real human being, someone who breathes and occupies a normal physical space, is almost overwhelming. "No problem. We'll bring the boxes in if that's all right. The sun is brutal today." Yes, go ahead." You step back quickly, making way for them to enter the house. As the men begin carrying the heavy loads, you can't help but glance sideways at the stain in the dining room. Like, are you gonna help or what? Come on now. You rub your arms mechanically, looking at the chaos of boxes starting to fill the dining room. "Sorry about the mess. I'm still working on fixing up the place." The guy is probably like, "Yeah, you got your work cut out for you." "Don't worry about it, though. It's really cold in here. Compared to outside, anyway." "I know, right? It's strange." You fall silent, hoping the man doesn't notice how your voice is shaking. The workers help each other carry your bed inside, the very one you couldn't use last night, and you feel an almost painful sense of relief wash over your shoulders. Next, they bring in your small armchair, and finally your little TV. The man who knocked on your door approaches you. That should be everything. We just have this one last small box. Thank you so much. You have no idea how badly I needed to sleep in my own bed. Last night was a nightmare. You allow yourself a genuine smile for the first time all day, rubbing the back of your neck in relief. All right, then I'll set down this last box and we'll head out. That way you can finally get some rest. Great. I'll go grab my wallet. You guys deserve a tip for all the heavy lifting. Do you take a nickel and a paperclip? The man nods and watches you disappear into the bedroom. Uh-oh. Be careful in there. That looks disgusting. Better wrap this up quickly. Eee! Get out of here, dude. Get out of here. What are you doing? Hurry up. We're running late. Coming right now. Here we go. It's you. Did something happen? Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Sorry for the delay. I couldn't find my wallet. He takes the money mechanically. You notice his fingers are ice cold, and his entire demeanor is shifted. Excuse me, but are you a believer? Maybe. Why do you ask? I see. What I mean is, be very careful with old houses. They always have so many stories. Some good, but others very bad. You're telling me, but nothing and no one is going to ruin my life. Not again. They'll catch these fists. Thanks for the tip. Take good care of yourself. Truly. You watch as he practically sprints back to the truck. You raise a hand to wave from afar as the vehicle drives down the sunlit street. You close the door with a click that sounds terrifyingly final. The silence of the house falls over you once more, heavy and dense like cold water. You stand in the center of the dining room, surrounded by the boxes the men just left behind. The silence, which used to comfort you, now feels like a rope tightening around you. Listen, Pookie. You can't keep doing that. Intruders. Why let them inside? You look at him in confusion, your heart hammering in your ears. You're so unnerved by his sudden presence that you struggle to string words together. They brought my things. I needed my furniture. Me not like intruders. I thought he was going to be a boyfriend. He's more like a cat. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I promise they won't come back. Is it going to kill me now? I'm sorry. Seriously, I didn't know it would upset you this much. Don't be angry. Me not angry. Cute when you apologize. Oh, don't stop. Stop looking at me like that. Really? Yes. Want to hug you. I don't feel like embracing the void today. You step back in horror. He remains still, arms extended, all those eyes staring at you with genuine confusion, as if he doesn't understand why you're frightened. Don't hug me, I'm scared. Maybe later, Pookie. How about this? You swallow hard and, summoning a courage you didn't know you possessed, you take a step closer. Aww. You feel a strange dampness, as if you were touching wet moss, but beneath that layer lies an unexpected softness. The ghost freezes solid at your touch. Is he a ghost? His eyes widen completely and, to your absolute surprise, a crimson flush begins to stain his pale cheeks. How the heck can you blush? That makes zero technical sense. Yeah, you need blood to do that. I don't want to know if you have blood. You slowly withdraw your hand, still feeling that bizarre dampness on your fingers. Oh no. Now he's even crazier. It doesn't move. He just stands there, static, with those eyes locked onto you, as if he were processing the physical contact he just received. Why stop? You ignore the question to change the subject. All right, you get to work. Grab a box. If you're gonna live here, you're gonna get to work. I remember you said that it was our house. Yes. Then that means you'll let me live here? I swear I won't bother you. Really, I need this. I don't want to end up on the streets. Our house. You not leave. Never. You feel a spark of hope. Really? Never leave. Stay here. Always. Your happiness begins to evaporate. You swallow hard and brace yourself for the hardest part. Wait, I need to go out for work and also to buy food. You like that hamburger, right? You want more hamburger? Comida para mí. Of course. Either way, I have to come back to sleep. I won't be gone forever. I'll just go get things for us. So, do we have a deal? Leave now? No, not now. I have to unpack this first. Good. You feel a physical relief, a lightness in your chest that allows you to exhale the breath you didn't realize you were holding. You turn around and begin opening the boxes. You don't have many belongings. Most of it is clothes, household items, and a few personal objects you managed to salvage from your previous life. You start by heading to the kitchen, since that's the most important part. Actually, the most important part is the bedroom. Whenever you move, take care of your bedroom first. You try to ignore the fact that he is following you closely. You crouch down to open the next box, ripping off the packing tape. You try to move toward the cupboard, but he won't budge. You force yourself to squeeze past him. Listen, Pookie, could you stop doing that? Following me everywhere? Don't tilt your head adorably. He follows you all the way to the shelf, standing right behind you, watching your hands tremble as you arrange the glass cups. You notice his gaze fixed on the back of your neck, a constant pressure that makes you want to bolt. You finish fitting the last cup onto the shelf. You summon your courage and turn around, coming face to face with that figure. I still can't comprehend the situation I'm in. Why do I always take these things for granted? Why are you here? I mean, still on this plane, if you are indeed a ghost. Not understand. You feel a pang of disbelief. You don't understand? Well, you were once, you used to be alive, weren't you? Was he? What's that look for? Not understand. Is he refusing to tell me? Or has he genuinely forgotten who he used to be? You cross your arms, trying to regain some control of the situation. I don't think you will. If you can just get him to leave, you'll get your life, your peace, and your house back. I can help you resolve your unfinished business. That way you can rest in peace, and finally leave me to live here alone. Me not understand you. You don't have the energy to keep playing this word game. You let out a sigh, heavy with frustration. Not understand me. You mutter under your breath, mocking his tone as you walk down the hallway. You hear that ice-cold hissing right behind you. There's no need to look. You know he's inches from your back. At least give me some breathing room. It's like having a dog or something like that, or a very clingy kitty named Daisy. Though way more terrifying. You reach the dining room, pick up one of the boxes left on the floor, and head to the bathroom to keep unpacking. You need to... That is an abysmal bathtub. You need to keep your hands busy so you don't lose your mind. You could at least tell me your name. What is it, or what used to be? Do you even understand me? What do with name? What do you mean, what do with name? Huh? Well, what else am I going to call you? Call you by it? It's the normal thing to do, right? Dangerous. What do you mean by that?
And
That scared me! felt my soul leave my body. Elaine? Cute. Stay calm. Stay calm. Don't freak out. Put your soul back in your body. Elaine? That's quite striking. That's cute. That's so cute. Your name? Oh, right. Fair enough. My name is Espoir. It means hope in French. Ellie? Ellie! Espoir. That's enough. I'm all done here. You feel an urgent need to escape from such a cramped space. You slide to the side with clumsy movements, trying to maneuver past him without making contact. Just pick him up and put him in a corner. Just scoop him up with like a bucket or something. The moment you cross the bathroom threshold into the hallway, you let out an exhausted sigh, as if you had been holding your breath the entire time. You pause for a second to catch your breath and, almost by instinct, glance back over your shoulder. Aww, does his hair curl and uncurl like tentacles? Aww. You look away from him, trying to ignore the disturbing image of his features contorting inside the bathroom. As you do, your eyes catch a glimpse of the basement door out of the corner of your eye. Oh yeah, the basement. You remember you haven't set foot down there since you moved in. If your rotting corpse is down there, I will scream. So loud. You always put it off, convincing yourself that the accumulated grime, dampness, and potential pests were a reason enough to keep that door shut. But now, something in the air compels you to want to open it. I had a feeling he wasn't going to let me do that. Where go? Darn it! Stop popping up like that! Why? Why can't I go through? I own this house. I paid my $300 for it. Ugly place. Okay, but I need to clean that place up. I could store things down there. Plus, I don't want rats coming up. Rats? Friends. Friends. Your friends? Look, that's dangerous for me. It's not sanitary either. Yeah, the fumes from the rat poo can, like, kill me. No, go in. You tell me. You decide it's not worth picking a fight with a spirit over a grime-filled basement. At least not for today. You win this round. Fine, but tell your friends to stay down there. You turn around, giving him your back as you walk towards the dining room. As you walk away, you feel the prickle of curiosity burning the back of your neck. You make your way through the house until you reach your bedroom. Without a second thought, you let yourself fall, throwing yourself onto the bed and letting out a deep sigh as you enjoy the softness of the mattress beneath you. God, I miss this. You close your eyes, trying to let exhaustion erase the presence of the strange entity, if only for a few minutes. You better not stain my bed. Hey! You know, with an instinctive and terrifying certainty, that the creature is approaching the bed. You try to desperately ignore it, but the denial shatters completely when you feel a damp, cold sensation gently rest upon your hand. Oh.
Te ves hermosa. Hermosa.
Oh, hermosa. You look beautiful. Beautiful. His confession leaves you frozen, unable to move or pull your hand away, trapped by the intensity of his gaze.
Yo quererte siempre.
Oh, are we sure he's not a dog or a cat? Me love you, always.
Oh. Cuando llegar, no querer comerte, sentirme lleno.
When arrive, not want, eat you, feel full. Is this good? Your stomach churns at the implication. Had he considered devouring you? Is that the fate of those who enter this house?
Por favor, no irte nunca. Amarte siempre.
Oh, please, Never leave. Love you. Always.
Tu ser perfecto. Por favor, amarme.
You be perfect. Please. Love me. Aww. You are left speechless, trapped in that bubble of cold and suffocating devotion. You find yourself unable to look away from a gaze that seems to devour your very will. Okay, he's a cat. He's got to be a cat. He's going to look at me with those puppy dog eyes, and I can't resist. Like, you want some more hard food? All right, come on, let's go. Let's go. I'll give you some more food. Hi. You snap upright in bed, breaking contact with his gay-lit hand. You pull out your phone and look at the screen, the alarm flashing brightly. Hey, it's time to go to work. You feel an immense wave of relief, as if that alarm were a lifeline allowing you to escape the situation. You bolt out of bed, moving with an agility born out of pure nervousness. Like, oh, gotta go, see ya. I have to go to work. It's my first day. You see, if you want more burger, I have to make money. Money can buy burger, and then burger can be for you. You look at the closet in desperation, thinking for a second about changing your clothes. However, you can feel the ghost's gaze pinned squarely on you. So, giving up on the idea, you just grab your backpack tightly. Leave? Work! Remember, I mentioned it to you? You walk at a brisk pace, practically fleeing as you exit the room and head towards the front door of the house. Your sole objective is to cross that threshold and breathe fresh air. Let me out! Let me out! Oh. Suddenly, a deafening sound pierces the air, making your ears ache, forcing you to stop and clutch your head. Oh, come on! You spin around to see what caused the noise. Ah! Elaine is standing right behind you, but he is no longer the pleading puppy from a moment ago. Oh no, his hair's not curly anymore, it's all creepy and sharp! The deafening ringing still echoes in your ears as you back up against the wood of the door. Panic tightens your throat, but you try to appeal to the humanity you thought you saw in him just a moment before. Hey, we made a deal. I'll come back, I promise. The creature doesn't answer. There is no logic or pact that holds any weight now. Ah! Ah! Hey! Before you can react, his freezing hands grab your face with brute force, crushing your cheeks. Ow! Terrified, you try to scream or beg, but his pale, cold hand presses against your jaw, preventing you from closing your mouth. You're trapped. In an act of pure survival, you strike his chest. Your fists sink into the black viscous substance that forms his body. He doesn't even seem to feel your blows. Ah! Don't put that in there! Desperation floods through you as you watch him begin to open his own mouth. From his throat emerges a slimy, long, and pulsating tongue, writhing in the air. Later! After work, we'll do this later! You freeze, your eyes wide with horror, as you feel that wet mass invade your mouth. It forces its way in, sliding down your throat. You feel yourself suffocating, your lungs burning from the lack of air against the massive intrusion, but he doesn't seem to care. Stop blushing. This is not what I want at this very moment in time. Maybe later. While you struggle for a gasp of oxygen, you noticed Elaine's cheeks are flushed crimson, enjoying the contact while keeping you completely subdued. Suddenly, you feel a solid, oval-shaped lump traveling down your esophagus. Are you ovipositing me? It's a heavy, sickening sensation that descends until it reaches your stomach, settling there like a stone made of ice. The moment the object reaches its destination, Elaine jerks his tongue back out. Am I pregnant? Did you make me gregnant? You lean against the doorframe, your body trembling and your lungs burning, and my fist in his face. If not return, die. Now you didn't need to do all that. gripped by panic. You spin around and flee the house as fast as you can. Rude. We're gonna have a talk. We're gonna have a talk when I come back. You don't look back. You just run towards the sidewalk, desperately hoping the fresh outdoor air will cleanse the sensation of his tongue in your throat. Ew. A violent spasm doubles you over. Oh, come on. You feel something alive and slimy writhing inside your stomach, shifting beneath your ribs. Oh, come on! In an act of pure instinct, you shove your fingers down your throat. You arch your back, forcing yourself to retch, trying desperately to throw up whatever it is he made you swallow. You feel the thing react to your attempt to expel it. It clamps down hard, almost as if it had claws or roots burying into the walls of your stomach. Now, I'd like to think a human stomach acid could take care of that. Ugh. I'll get you for this. You lie motionless, panting on the pavement. The message is perfectly clear. If you try to get it out, it will destroy you from within. You're marked. You are his. And now you have to go to work with that gift writhing inside you. You made me pregnant. I haven't picked out any names. You push yourself up from the ground as best as you can. Oh no, I almost forgot that this was a horror visual novel. With a superhuman effort of will, you start walking briskly. We're gonna have a talk when I get back. After a few minutes that feel like an eternity, you finally arrive at the ice cream parlor. The scent of sugar and freshly made waffles hits you, a violent contrast to the smell of dust and death back at home. You walk straight towards the register, panting slightly. I made it on time. You try to sound normal despite how pale your face is, and despite the baby growing inside me. The blonde guy behind the counter doesn't even bother giving you a welcoming smile. Hey, you have a lot of detail. He looks you up and down with an annoyed expression. Employee entrance is in the back. Right, sorry. You duck your head and hurry past into the employee section. You see the apron hanging up. You put it on with mechanical movements, tying the straps behind your back. You let out a relieved sigh, trying to cling to that sense of belonging and normalcy. It's just a job. I just have to scoop ice cream. Everything is going to be fine. I'm totally not pregnant. And then the baby kicked. A slight but unmistakable movement in your stomach brings you back to reality. It's a physical reminder that Elaine is with you, even here, and that his love is deeply rooted in your core. You walk out to the front counter, trying to keep your composure while ignoring the strange sensation in your abdomen. You look at the blonde guy, expecting him to give you some instructions or explain how the shop runs. What are you staring at? Oh, it's just... I'm a spawn. I wanted to know, what will you be doing and what should I do? Ryan, and do whatever you want. You have a lot of detail and you're well drawn. I hope you don't get killed. You can't believe how careless your coworker is. A customer. Hello, welcome. Hi, give me a strawberry cone, please. Frutilla strawberry. Strawberry? Strawberry. You serve strawberry. Oh, can I get that wrong? Thanks. See ya. The customer leaves you a tip. I got nervous, but I did it right. Hello, what can I get you? Give me a chocolate cone and make it quick. Get those hands moving. He spoke without a shred of kindness, but you ignore his dry tone. You know, I suddenly forgot what you said, but I remember that you said chocolate. You serve chocolate. Perfect. Just what I needed in this heat. Get those hands moved. Don't tell me what to do with my hands. 2 for 2. Looks like I'm getting the hang of this rhythm. We only have 3 flavors. Hi, please give me a mint cone. I just love the color green. I know, right? Green is cool. Right away. Menta mint chip. It's disgusting. I hate it, but here you go. It looks delicious. Thank you so much. She walks away satisfied, eating her ice cream. Incredible. I didn't get a single order wrong. Huh, the perfect day. You weren't useless after all. Be a quite well-drawn person who I hope doesn't get killed. I guess you can handle this. Just what I needed. Ryan, so good to run into you. You look towards the entrance and see a guy wearing a hoodie. Oh no, another character with a face! Keep your voice down. Sorry, I'm just excited to see you again. You notice Ryan getting increasingly annoyed, clenching his jaw while avoiding direct eye contact with the newcomer. However, the hooded guy immediately turns his attention to you. Oh, and who's this beauty right here? New co-worker? He stares at you with a boldness that makes you feel small and vulnerable. Uncomfortableness crawls up your spine, but you try to maintain your role as an employee. Welcome. Would you like to order something? Polite, too. I'm jealous, Ryan. She's the exact opposite of you. You look at Ryan. He shakes his head no. Give me chocolate. I'm allergic to mint and strawberries. Disgusting. Get out. How dare you say that about my precious strawberry? And the other flavors are just tasteless. Alright. Wait, what did he say? How did I instantly forget what he just said? You scoop a ball of chocolate with trembling hands. Here you go. As you hand it over, he doesn't just take the cone. He squeezes your hand with a firm, lingering pressure. You feel his warmth radiating through your skin and quickly pull your hand away in a gesture of rejection. Sir? I am with child? I am engaged? Thank you. By the way, my name is Uriel. What's yours? His name is Uriel. That's such a cool name. Her name is Diana. He's kind of cute. I hope he doesn't die. Diana? I mean, that is one of my favorite names, and... No, I'm not going to change my name to Diana. No, beat it. Uh-oh. Diana. What a beautiful name. Tell me, would you be interested in joining a group? You mean a cult? We help each other out in this difficult life, both financially and emotionally. A group? I don't like that you come in here. Your name is Uriel. You got a black hoodie, and then you're trying to join me into a group? Sure. In fact, we're like a family. No, nope. Get out. Take your chocolate. Get out. Get out. You could come visit us and decide whether to join or not. Ryan is one of us. I think Ryan doesn't want anything to do with you. You steal a glance at Ryan. He says nothing, but his jaw is clenched so tightly it looks as if all of his teeth might shatter. The idea of a family providing financial support sounds tempting, given your situation, but there's something in Uriel's gaze that makes your skin crawl. I don't know. Let me think about it. Of course. Take all the time you need, little espoir. How did you know my name? Oh, it's on my name tag. At least I hope it's on my name tag. You tense up violently upon hearing your real name slip from his mouth so effortlessly. Before you can demand an explanation, Uriel drops the money on the counter, gives you a final nod of his head, and walks out of the shop. At least I hope I'm wearing a name tag. How does he know my name? Don't go. I wasn't gonna. I smelled fish a mile away. Why not? You wait for an explanation. However, Ryan remains silent. You're left alone at the counter, feeling deeply unsettled. Man, now I gotta work. I gotta go home to the father of my child, my new baby's daddy, and deal with that. And then I gotta come to work and deal with creepy, crazy cults. Night has fallen. After saying goodbye to Ryan, who stayed behind to close the shop, you step out into the street, breathing in the fresh air with a bone-deep exhaustion. That presence in your stomach hasn't stopped shifting all day, though you're starting to get used to the feeling. You pull out your phone and see that it's still early. You don't want to go back to that house yet, not to that suffocating atmosphere with Elaine. You rummage through your pocket and find the bill Uriel left behind. Next to it, there's an address jotted down in elegant handwriting. Maybe they can help me. No. I mean, I will go and see what it is, but for now, no, go home. That smells like fish. You walk back to your house in an oppressive silence. Every step brings you closer to the horror you left behind. As you arrive in front of the decrepit facade of your new home, a wave of anxiety washes over you. Listen, my new baby's daddy, you better be cleaning. You better be mopping the floors. The dishes better be cleaned. Upon entering, a deathly silence greets you. It's that dense kind of silence that always precedes his appearance. Elaine, please don't just pop out of nowhere. I'm tired. Back. Happy. I told you I'd be back. Besides, where else would I go? I don't have anywhere else. This thing inside me won't settle down.
Being warm. Like it a lot.
Did you control it? Could you feel what was happening inside me?
To be me. Not like caresses.
What, you give me little smooches from the inside out? Are you crazy? It was horrible. Feeling something shifting around in my stomach is not a caress. I'm sorry. What I meant to say is that it's just very uncomfortable. It's scary, Elaine. Are you ever going to take it out of me? Do we have to wait 9 months, Elaine?
Food?
Don't change the subject, Elaine. You've learned quickly that when he decides to evade a topic, it's like trying to catch smoke with your bare hands. It simply becomes completely impossible to reason with him. But yes, I brought something. I brought a burger. Which, by the way, you already stole one from me before. I remember. It was no rats.
Give me.
You pull out the wrapper, still somewhat warm, and prepare to set it on the table, but he is faster. Before you can even blink. Oh, that's a nice burger. That's a good burger. He takes a huge bite out of it. You stand there frozen, watching him eat with a mix of strangeness. How can a ghost even digest that? Watching him chew with that almost childlike enthusiasm strikes you as strangely adorable. Man, I can't be mad at you. Before your mind can process it or stop you, you take a step towards him. You reach out your arm, and your fingers brush against his cheek. Oh! The sensation is contradictory. His skin is ice cold, yet soft at the same time. Far from scaring you, the contact feels fascinating. It's a strangely satisfying feeling, as if you were touching something forbidden, yet necessary. Oh! He stops chewing, frozen by your touch. He doesn't try to pull away. You startle, feeling a sudden warmth rush to your cheeks. You pull away from him, completely missing that Elaine finished off the rest of the food in a single gulp. That's a big burger. Where can I get a burger like that? As you pull away, you notice a shadow of disappointment cross his pale face. I should get back to cleaning. You turn around, hurriedly, and walk towards your room to drop off your backpack, trying to ignore the rapid pounding of your heart. However, when you turn around to see if he was following you with his usual persistence, you find nothing but empty space. Elaine? There's no response. Your eyes scan the dining room until they linger on a corner that has always caught your attention. The basement door. I don't know if I want to go down there. Elaine? Are you down there? The silence persists. You clench your fists, gathering your courage. You didn't answer. Consider yourself warned. You walk towards the door. To your surprise, it swings open with astonishing ease, as if it were inviting you inside. There's just rats playing poker down there. Everything is coated in thick layers of dust and cobwebs hanging from the ceiling like curtains. Insects scurry across the walls as the light hits them, and then I go back upstairs. But you notice something immediately. There is absolutely no trace of the rats Elaine kept constantly mentioning. He lied to me. He said it was infested just to keep me away. What is he really hiding down here? Looking down, you notice cardboard boxes stacked on top of each other. You walk towards them, cautiously reaching out your hand. Curiosity proves stronger than the shiver running down your spine. No, the shiver wins. The shiver would win. What is this? Inside lies a collection of fragments from a past life, photographs with yellowed bent edges capturing faces that no longer exist, and toys belonging to another era. They are children's things, old and worn down by time. You turn around looking at the dust-covered shelf. This place needs a deep cleaning from top to bottom. Ah!
Told you not to come.
Is this your room? Is this your bedroom? You startle violently upon hearing his voice. Before, he had warned you not to come down in an authoritative tone that brooked no argument. But now, his tone is surprisingly gentle, almost begging you to stop prying. Oh, I couldn't find you, so I came down here looking for you. Tell me, are these things yours?
Too many questions.
I only asked one. You know what, in this instant I would give it to him. Like, alright, this is your personal stuff, that's fine. If we're going to live here together, I need to know who my housemate is. I can't live with a stranger forever. Aww.
Companions, my sweet. Not like story.
Don't decide for me what I'm going to like or not. I'm the one who's going to react, not you. Tell me, Elaine.
Family. Family die here. Everyone. I die.
Hey, you don't have to keep going if you don't want to.
You always ask. Talk a lot.
Yeah, that was really insensitive of me. I'm sorry. But you did put a baby in me.
Tell you everything.
I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Really. In a sudden wave of desperation and guilt, you stop backing away. You step towards him quickly, ignoring the extreme cold and fear. You wrap your arms around his slimy dark body. The contact is strange, like embracing something solid, yet sleek. I won't ask anything else. I promise. As he feels your touch, the trembling of his body stops dead in its tracks. Aww.
You want to touch me. You embrace, not hurt.
You look at him, confused. The fear you felt earlier is replaced by a strange curiosity. I don't feel any pain. Should I?
Have anger, sadness, pain. Have everything.
Are you talking about those eyes? He pulls away from the embrace. Oh. Also, is that a gun over there? I didn't mean to be rude about your appearance.
Rude?
He lets out an amused chuckle. The sound is icy yet surprisingly light, breaking the tension of the moment. Wow. Was that a compliment?
Happy, not hurt when touching you.
Well, thank goodness. I don't really like feeling pain. I'm kind of allergic to being hurt.
Me cause it?
Well, sort of. You've scared me plenty of times.
Like scaring.
Well, I don't like it.
Not angry. Not angry.
Ah! Uh-oh.
Not want you to leave. Not angry with me.
It's okay, I'm not angry. I'm slightly angry. He clings to you, as if you were his sole connection to sanity. Hey! Calm down. I won't leave. Heh.
To be foolish make you angry.
Don't say that.
Am foolish.
A little bit. You're not.
Cause fear, pain, not want to do it.
Suddenly, his movements stop being erratic and become deliberate. What are you doing?
Not cause pain.
Uh-oh.
not cause fear. Make you happy.
Oh. I feel so tired all of a sudden. Your eyelids begin to feel heavy, and your body weakens, losing the strength to keep you standing. You feel your knees buckle, but you don't actually hit the ground. His arms wrap around you with sudden swiftness.
Sleep.
That is the last thing you manage to hear. Aww. Ha. Sleeping in a bed. You feel the heavy weight of exhaustion gradually lifting from your eyelids. For a second, everything seems normal, until the memories suddenly hit you. Your heart begins to race, not from fear, but from an overwhelming confusion. So am I pregnant? Am I not pregnant?
Wake up.
Ellie, don't tell me what to do. Elaine is there, lying right beside you. He watches you intently with an innocent, almost childlike smile. You feel your face burning with pure embarrassment. Aww. You swing out of bed quickly, but the moment your feet touch the floor, your legs feel like jelly. Whoop! They're weak, as if you've run for miles.
Watch out.
You hold on to the edge of the bed, trying to regain your balance. You look at him with a mix of confusion and reproach. Is it time? Is the baby due? Is it time? Do I need Elaine to rush me to the hospital? Last night, what did you do to me?
Don't remember.
No, because it was on my adult Patreon. Yes, I remember, but I feel so weak. Just what exactly did you do to me? Did you put another baby in me? Don't make that face. At least say something. Ignoring his silence, you brush past him, walking clumsily towards the bathroom. You need water. You need to wash away the lingering sensations of last night. As you walk in, you close the door, seeking a bit of privacy. But the moment you turn around, he appears right behind you. Are you serious? Sure, but I want to take a shower. Could you leave me alone, please?
Shy.
Something like that? I just need some space.
No.
He's all like,
Nope.
Please? I can do the puppy dog eyes too.
Wait.
You feel an immense wave of relief when, as you blink, his figure vanishes into thin air. You're finally alone. With trembling hands, you turn on the faucet and fill the tub. Is he going to become the water? Without a second thought, you sink into the hot water, hoping the heat will cleanse both your body and the sensations that still linger. I've been through worse. You remember the personal heck you came from before arriving in this city, the absolute loneliness, the void of being nobody to anyone. Compared to that emotional chill, the heck inside the house has a completely different temperature. Yes, Elaine is a broken entity, a killer, and a shadow that shouldn't exist. But he's a shadow that looks at you as if you were the sun. It's not so bad to be loved. I'm afraid a lot of us would fall into this trap, like, yeah, he's a big, inky monster, but at least he loves me. Even if that love comes from someone who no longer has a pulse. You realize that, in a world that has always turned its back on you, a companion who protects you with a fiercely possessive grip, unsettling as it may be, is far better than the absolute silence of the streets. Elaine doesn't judge you, nor does he ask you to be any different. He only asks that you exist by his side. Maybe this could actually work. And then his face appears from the flippin' tub. 2 broken souls in a ruined house. At the very least, there won't be any more silent dinners. I was joking! After a few relaxing minutes, you step out of the tub, feeling a wave of relief that Elaine actually listened and left you alone for a while. Okay, so we know, but she doesn't know. Yeah. The sound of your phone alarm pierces the silence. Time is just flying by. Is it time to go to work? You walk back to the bedroom with your hair still damp, feeling the cool morning air against your skin. The moment you turn off the alarm, the silence abruptly returns, but it doesn't feel like loneliness anymore. You know he's there, even if you can't see him. He's always there. Elaine, I know you're close by. A chill runs down the back of your neck.
Work again. Leaving again.
Listen, you want burgers, I gotta make money. His voice sounds raspier than usual, heavy with that hint of abandonment that always makes you so uneasy. I have to go, Elaine. It's part of being human. If I don't go, I can't keep this house. I won't be able to stay here with you. Yeah! It'll only be a few hours. I promise to come right back as soon as I'm done. Will you let me leave today without any incidents? But please, no weird stuff. There's no need to stick another tracker in me. Oh, did I already have the first baby? You raise your hands carefully, in a gesture that is both surrender and a plea. Not wanting to waste any more time, you change quickly, feeling his gaze locked onto your every move. You grab your backpack and walk over to the dining room. Alright, I'll bring back dinner when I return. You have to be good, okay? Or no boiga.
Be good. Promised.
You let out a relieved sigh, choosing to take him at his word.
Goodbye.
The parlor is unusually quiet and empty. You walk with quick steps towards the back. You push through the door to the ice cream parlor's locker room, ready to start your shift. Upon entering, you notice an unusual silence. You look around, but the room is completely deserted. No sign of your coworker. Oh no! Ryan? No one answers. Your voice echoes faintly against the tiled walls. Maybe he's outside smoking, or maybe he's running late. But someone has to watch the counter. Deciding not to overthink it so you don't waste time, you walk over to your locker, reach out and grab your uniform. You put on your apron, tying the straps around your waist, as you let out a long sigh of relief. Just another day.
Is it?
Aw, man! Suddenly, an absolute, suffocating darkness crashes down on you. Why do I have a feeling that this is not Elaine's doing? Someone has thrown a heavy, coarse cloth straight over your head, completely blocking your vision. Oh, come on! I've already met the love interest. How am I being kidnapped now? You feel unfamiliar, strong arms grab you roughly, pinning you in place. You begin to struggle desperately, but in a split second, a chill runs down your spine, and your strength completely vanishes. Your body goes entirely limp, turning heavy and unresponsive. The floor seems to give way beneath your feet as you're lifted into the air. Consciousness slips away fast, plunging you into a black abyss. Yet, right before you lose consciousness completely, the silence of the room is shattered by a chilling, familiar voice.
Take her out the back. The car's unlocked.
Ryan! Kidnapped? Ah, no! My husband will hear about this. To be continued. And an extra special thank you to our Parterre channel member, The Chosen One.